Hey there, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am excited to take you through my own personal daily stretch routine for management of stress and anxiety. I do want to encourage you to really listen to your body if you're following along with me and to modify wherever you feel is necessary. Before I begin my routine, I like to take a moment and check in with myself to see where I'm at mentally and physically. So I encourage you to do the same. After checking in with myself and my mental state, I like to scan my body and assess the level and intensity of energy I'm feeling within. And this helps to guide me better with my intentions throughout the day. I'm doing this practice first thing in the morning, and so I'm really just listening to what is feeling good in the moment. And I felt some tightness through my neck and decided I wanted to start with some real light and gentle neck rolls. From here, we're going to keep the right leg in front of the left, and with a nice long spine, slowly walking your hands forward and letting your forehead rest on the ground. As you're allowing your body to melt into the stretch, we'll bring our focus on the breath, which will be smooth in through the nose and out through the mouth for a cycle of 3 breaths. Let's now begin to walk the hands over to the left as far as what feels comfortable for you. And again, focusing on nice, smooth, even breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth for another count of 3 cycles. Using your hands to assist you, walking yourself back up nice and tall. Let's switch for the left foot in front of the right. Again, coming into that forward fold for a count of 3 breath cycles. And now starting to walk your hands over to the right, staying low and melting into the stretch, feeling the lengthening along the left side of your body. Using your hands to slowly walk yourself back up to nice tall sitting posture, hands resting on the knees, and allowing your spine to roll and flow in whatever way feels good for you. Placing the right hand to the ground, let's reach up and over with that left arm, lengthening along the left side of our body, keeping the shoulder blades down and relaxed and the neck long. Bringing the left arm down, and with a nice tall spine, let's rotate to the right, grabbing hold of the right knee, and right hand comes behind you for a little extra support as you keep a tall spine and breathe into the stretch. Slowly releasing your stretch, let's come to reverse the position of the feet. So we have the right in front of the left, and now repeating the entire sequence on the left side. Releasing our stretch, let's bring our feet out in front, nice and wide, and from here, slowly rocking the knees side to side, like a windshield wiper motion to loosen and warm the hips up a little bit more. Let's come out of our seated position onto hands and knees for a little cat-cow stretch, taking a nice deep breath as you arch through your spine and exhaling as you round through, and simply letting yourself feel whatever feels good to you in the moment. I happen to like a little bit of a sway side to side to really get through the side body a little deeper. Moving through our last round of cat-cow, arching and taking deep breath in, exhaling as you round. Let's begin to walk the hands forward with the hips staying stacked over the knees, allowing the chest to melt down to the floor, stomach nice and firm so you're not feeling this through the lower back, and forehead resting on the ground. Using the hands to walk yourself back up onto hands and knees, let's now transition to downward dog. Tucking the toes, keeping the feet about shoulder width apart, reaching back with the hips. I like to do a little pedaling of my feet here because first thing in the morning, I am extremely tight and it just feels good to move into it. Now taking the right leg, extending it up and back, allowing the knee to bend if it feels good, opening up through the hip. We'll then come forward, stepping in between the hands with the right foot into a low lunge, resting the left knee onto the floor. Nice long spine, holding this position to feel the stretch in the front of the left thigh. Let's begin to slowly extend and straighten the right knee for a gentle hamstring stretch, keeping the spine long and a soft bend in the knee so that it's not too intense. And again, first thing in the morning, it's very common to feel more tight than usual. Bending into the right knee again, we'll come to lift the left knee up from the floor, keeping left hand planted and extending the right arm up, reaching towards the ceiling, and only looking up if it feels comfortable for your neck. Bringing the right hand back down to the floor, take a big step back with the right foot, coming into downward dog and pedaling the feet out again if it feels good, or simply just holding the position. Let's now repeat the sequence on the left side, extending the left leg up and back, bending the knee if it feels good, and coming to step through between the hands, right knee down to the ground, long spine, holding the stretch. I also want to give a loving reminder as you're doing these stretches that the importance isn't of what they look like, but more of what they feel like. And when it comes to stress and anxiety management, the importance is within our ability to listen to what our body is liking and what feels good to it, and honoring its needs. Moving out of our half splits on the left, let's begin to bend into the left knee, straightening the right hand down to the ground as you extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. Releasing the stretch, let's look down to the floor, bringing the left hand down, stepping the left foot back into downward dog, our final one, as you pedal the feet out or simply hold the stretch. Now shifting the weight forward onto the arms into plank position, either staying up high or coming down onto your knees if that feels better. Pausing for 2 breaths. Now bending through the elbows to come onto the stomach. Let's make our way up onto elbows, allowing the stomach to relax into this gentle extension stretch through your lower spine. Let's begin to push back using the arms to help you up. Knees stay wide as we come into a wide-legged child's pose. Big toes together, knees as wide as your mat, extending the arms forward and melting chest and head to the floor. Let's take 5 nice deep breaths here in this position. Walking your hands back, we'll make our way into lying on our back, legs extended out in front. Bringing the right knee up towards your chest, hugging it in, and reaching down to grab hold of the bottom of your right foot if it's comfortable. Right knee will stay bent out to the side in a half happy baby pose. Let's release the stretch and bring that right ankle to rest on top of the left thigh as you hug both legs towards your chest, lightly rocking if it feels good, getting a nice stretch through that right glute. Bringing both legs back down to the ground, we'll cross the right leg all the way over the left and allow both knees to fall to the left with arms extended out from the body. If this stretch is feeling too intense, go ahead and uncross your knees, resting your right leg on top of the left. Let's slowly bring the legs back up to center, uncrossing the right leg, feet planted firmly on the floor, moving into bridge pose. Stomach firm, glutes tight, even weight through the bottom of the feet. Let's lower the hips down and repeat the sequence on the left. Coming into half happy baby, grabbing hold of the bottom of the left foot. If having the right leg extended out feels too intense, go ahead and allow that knee to bend as you rest into the stretch. Let's go ahead and release, crossing the left ankle on top of the right thigh, hugging both legs to your chest. Releasing the stretch and crossing the left leg fully over the right, allowing both knees to fall over to the right side, If this is too intense, again, uncross the legs and let the left just rest on top of the right thigh. Bringing the legs back up to the center and uncrossing them, coming into bridge pose one last time, stomach firm, feet planted, solid on the floor. Let's go ahead and grab hold of both legs, hugging them towards the chest, maybe rocking gently side to side if that feels good. Just taking a last moment here to do any movement that feels good for your body. We'll make our way up into sitting one last time to do a final check-in for how our mental state and physical state is feeling after this beautiful stretch routine. I'm allowing myself to take a few deep cleansing breaths here by inhaling through the nose, expanding the belly, and exhaling through the mouth with an audible sigh. This sigh is like a reset button for the nervous system. It's our body's way of regulating and is a powerful tool to calm the body. Thank you so much for joining me in this stretch routine that has been a major part to the management of my own anxiety and stress, and I was so happy to be able to share this with you today. If you have not yet subscribed, then please go ahead and do so and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.